2023, as with so many other gatherings, the pandemic disrupted Moto Guzzi's plans to celebrate its 100th anniversary March 19 to 1 March 2021. Guzzi's traditional worldwide gathering of thousands of Guzzisti was supposed to happen this September in Mandello del Lario, Italy. Now, that's been moved to September of 2022. Now, Moto Guzzi has announced plans for a new factory and museum in Mandello del Lario. Along with that announcement comes images of the first of a new generation of models, the V100 Mandello. All the details will officially come off at EICMA, the motorcycle expo held in Milan from November 23rd to 28th. Meanwhile, we already have some inside info, and the news is especially exciting because those next generation Guzzis will use a radically new V-twin, one designed along the traditional 90-degree layout, with cylinders jutting out on each side. The overall engine design makes a lot of sense. Although it wasn't invented by Moto Guzzi, this engine architecture has become a fundamental part of the Moto Guzzi brand over the years, much as the opposed Boxer twin has for BMW. The 45-degree V-twin for Harley-Davidson for how much longer, and the fore and aft 90-degree V-twin for Ducati. All three of those companies have kept their iconic layouts while modernizing their engines. Now, it's Guzzi's turn. While Moto Guzzi's new engine family is definitely big news, it's not entirely unexpected. With the final retirement of Moto Guzzi's original V-twins, all that was left in Mandello is the V85, a brilliant and consistent engine, but one that simply isn't adequate to carry on Guzzi's GT Sport image. Late Piaggio chief project engineer Dr. Federico Martini started working on the new engine prior to 2010, and the early prototype was ready about 10 years ago. It was a modern unit that didn't share anything with the familiar Moto Guzzi, big block, liquid-cooled and displacing 1.3 liters. It was a DOHC design with chain-driven cams, 4 valves per cylinder, downdraft intake runners, and forward-facing exhaust ports. At the time, Piaggio's management was focused on plans to grow Aprilia while Moto Guzzi soldiered along with its traditional lineup. Consequently, Martini's new V1300 was shelved to wait for more opportune times. When tighter 5 Euros homologation rules put the old big block out of contention, it was time to revisit the prototype. A new engine can't simply meet current emission standards. It must be adaptable enough to accept homologation challenges for more years to come. Which brings us to Moto Guzzi's new power plant. While it's not yet officially unveiled, our connections allow us to report the following. Like Martini's prototype, this new V1000 is also liquid-cooled and features chain-driven double overhead cams with 4 valve heads. The new unit displaces about 1050 cc's, but has been designed to allow a family of engines, both smaller and larger. The new V-twin uses relatively conservative bore and stroke measurements, 96mm by 72mm. Nothing particularly wild here, but numbers adequate to provide both good power and a flat torque curve. Guzzi makes no power claims yet, but considering present 5 Euros tuning, expect something in the region of 115 horsepowers. Now, we see the new V1000 installed on the neat-looking V100 Mandello. The bike draws little inspiration from the traditional line of Moto Guzzi Sport GT models. But such styling isn't a primary issue for now. What's more important is the engine, and the new V1000 V-twin might be a real game-changer as Moto Guzzi makes a bid to return to the big leagues.